Hello gang, welcome back to the beautiful little town of Big is Smooth. Good to be back here, hope you're having a lovely week. We're going to crack on today with upgrading some roads, expanding our town. I probably want to set the next suburb down here, then we can work on building out and how they're going to look. I probably want to shift this freeway in the direction I want to get it going. At the moment, I really want to have it raised, so I think we might look at doing that as well. We might do a heap of roads sort of raising stuff. First thing we want to do is upgrade these roads today, and then I'm actually going to switch this crossing here. Remember last time out, I want to keep the intersections along this main road to a minimum, so I'm actually going to switch this road here to actually drive underneath this, like a bridge section. It's going to be a little bit difficult to do at the moment. I want to see a couple of things here first. We're going to need to delete this road potentially. I don't want to lose these buildings here because I quite like them. If I do that right, we put in a stretch of road, say from here to here. No, that's not really going to work for me, is it? Let's say it's like this. Now it is going to be a bit shorter on this side here, isn't it? I probably could have it set back a little bit too. It doesn't have to be right up there. So let's go page down. Go page down here. Get that sort of lined up under there. We can worry about... Doesn't matter if the road's not exactly dead level. It just has to be... Oops, that's the wrong button. Far enough down for us to get what we want here. Okay? And we can play with it later. Now, if I press the page up button to lift that road up, you're going to get Jean-Luc Picard yelling, "Shut up, Wesley." So I'm going to try to avoid using that button as much as I can. However, I have a feeling we're not going to be able to do it much. Right, I want to click on that bridge tool there. We're going to go from that to that. Well, I want that bridge. I don't want that bridge. Bit much, don't you think? Try this with a bridge. How do I have it? I forget how I get it so it's just a regular bridge. Huh. There we go. That's what I'm after, more something like that. Right, now we can start to play with what we want here. So, yeah, we're on a downhill slope there. Right, so here's a little thing. Let's get you. And then slope you, and then square you off. You're actually going to be no longer existing, however, friendo. So you are actually going to disappear. I'm not going to disappear you yet because I like these three little buildings. I'm going to do something with them. However, they will be moved. Let's move them now so I can get what I want here. Right, so let's move you to... there. Let's pause for a sec as well because it's going to upset the apple cart. I'm going to get we want to go back to just regular. Yeah, you're going to go to there and you're actually going to leap off there and off there. Right, I don't want to do that yet. Just move these. Right, so you shift to here for me, you shift over to here for me. And you come here, and I might be able to put them back. The premise here, how we're going to work this, is the little road here. It's going to get redone. Ooh, how's our power looking, actually, now that I have to delete those? Right, you've got connection there. We are going to look at having to upgrade our power today, too, if we're going to be expanding. We've got a jam-packed episode of stuff to get through so we can start expanding out. But we're going to take you like that. Okay. Nice little swoopy down there. That's actually looking pretty good. I just have to probably... Well, you can see where the light posts are, but what we might do is we might let the cars drive through here and just see how we go. What I can potentially do is shorten you back a touch. We can actually get a road. You know, I don't even think it matters if it connects up to that road, does it? I mean, it probably should. Let's go from top down, actually. What are you doing there, mate? I'm going to have to press page up, gang. No, I'm not. There we go. Right, so it's a bit of a funny-ish road. We can wiggle it just a little bit. Okay, to get the shape we want. We can bend it to our will. Okay, in the end we can keep that fairly straight. What we'll do is we'll now get a nice little bow under here to match up. Alright. Maybe just a little bit more. That's looking a bit nicer there. Then you've got a nice little curve here. You can actually shift like that for me. How do we feel about that? Not too bad. And then what we'll do is, I think what we'll do is we'll let the cars drive through shortly. And I want to see if there's a truck that might come through. And if we can get a truck come through there, we'll be able to see our true height and what we need to have it set at. So you're going to actually go there like that. You're not going to exist anymore, right? So that's what I wanted to get rid of. So we no longer know how, we no longer have that intersection there. And we've got this nice little bridge through the main sort of center of town here. And we'll get this connected up now too. So you can come back to, let's take snapping off, please. Sure, why not? Okay, that works for me. That doesn't work for anyone. That was actually... this tunnel. I need snapping node. Yes, that's what I need. Okay, that's a bit better. Whoa, are you all right there, champ? I might actually redo that whole thing, the car park coming out of there as well, like that. And if you notice the car, I don't know what's going on with the car park, like, because maybe we've got this car park set on a hill, the game doesn't like it, but we've got a lot of floating cars here. I'm hoping that it might right itself at some point, or we just look at doing something a little bit different there. I still like my car park. I'm probably... Do I like the car park more than I like floating cars at this point? Potentially. Right. Get you sorted right around to that. And let's get you now plugged back in, please. It's all a little bit of trial and error when you do stuff like this. That's okay. Right, we'll just shift that there. I think what we should do is potentially shorten that node as well, or this here. Be further back there. We got a bit of a driveway in, and that you get a bit of a smoother transition. And then it looks like the car park actually has a bit of a driveway in, which I actually don't mind that, right? And you can see it gives a nice little gradient of changeover of concrete and bitumen. Okay, perfect. So that's our little connections there. What we're going to do is I'm actually now going to set up a walking track, right? Remember our walking tracks from last time? We're actually going to send up a walking track from here to there, to there, to there, right? And I potentially didn't want to do that. Right. Just like that. Where was my actual node bit there? Don't know. Right, okay, so that's going to sit there. I'm going to get these buildings to actually come back, right? You can sit. You can face the road for me like that. You can... Well, I suppose. Why can't you sit like that? Do you need street connection? And if not, can we just have you all rotated this way? Right. I like these three little buildings for some reason. I actually do. If they ever leave me, I'll be bitterly disappointed. I'll be knocking at your window. Where are you? Where have you gone? Come back to me. Okay, so I like that. How do we feel about that? I don't mind it. I mean, you could probably square off like that. And be a little bit straighter under here. I'm just being mindful of that little bridge section just there, so we need to watch that and have you angled there. Yeah, okay, that's okay. I'll get my node fixer thingy here. I know this is a lot of sort of playing around with this. I want you to slope slightly. Fix that for me. Yeah, okay. Bit of a curvy, whirvy, burvy, but it's okay. And then we can actually fix you up. Yeah. Which is going to help us out in the long run. Actually, that's much better. We just get the desired look we want here, and that's even better. It's going to help that end out. Okay, cool. Right, so that's that done. Before we've even done any decoration stuff, let's hit play and see what the game thinks about it. It may hate it, it may not. I will have that. Okay? You can have that. Oh, looks like you need to be spun on your head. Oh, it's another one of those. Perfect. We're going to sit you like that then. We could get 4 of them in a row. No, just get it facing that way for me. Okay, cool. And then the last thing I want to show you is what I kind of want to do. I kind of really want to do. Where's the fencing? This one. Give me, is it that fencing? This fencing here. Right, so what we're going to do is take this. And I'm going to put you there. Right, then we're going to get this. Stretch you to where I want you to. Get a little bit of curvature to match the actual path. Not too much. Right. And then we get a nice little walkway up there across that way. And I could probably put one across that way too, which will help out the people, and then put a crossing in. We might look at doing that. But then you just bish bash bosh a few trees and stuff in. Like such. Get some nice, get some big ones in for me if we can, like that. Right. Wait for this truck to come down. Wait for a truck to come down here so we can see what we need to do. Can I have something a little bit better? What do you got in the way of? Oh, the mediums. Right. You get the idea. We bish bash bosh a few in here. We make a few garden sections around the place. Everyone's happy. We throw in some ground cover. Where's the actual ground cover? This one. You throw in your ground cover like this. Bit big. Bit big. Like that, right? Throw in some of that. Crack your bushes in. You get yourself a nice little area. Gardens, and I can move all those around. But you get the idea, right? We have a nice little pathway through here, designated, and there's the road, little slip road up here, and we do a lot of decoration stuff like that around the town. It'll really start to make it come alive. Okay, and now what we've done also is, well, we've allowed parking there, but we've taken away an intersection straight off that street. We've got connection there if people want to get through, and connection there from that way, and they'll have a connection here. So they'll have plenty of connections to get back to the main road. It's just limiting how much traffic we actually have waiting at traffic lights through here. Okay, let's do some upgrades now that we've done that. Let's go to the upgrade button. We want to go to this, that. Right, let's bosh in the rest of these road upgrades because now we know what we're kind of going with around this area. And we're happy. Right, I'm not going to upgrade this one yet. That's a main road, remember? Oh, one house out of how many? 3 blocks? It's not bad. 1 in 3 blocks has been removed, but I'll take it. Oh, ooh, you got a few there that are going to get removed. You can see that as I upgrade the road, it kind of irons it out a little bit too. Irons out the wrinkles. Right, that goes there like that. I don't know what I'm doing with those two yet. The ones that I know are staying, we're just going to do. Ideally, I don't even know if these are going to stay, to be honest, but... Or if it's going to stay this way, but for the moment it is. Yep, and yep. Cool. That is the town, except for the industrial area, mostly upgraded, right? Doesn't it look good? It's coming along nicely. Once we get our football fields in and stuff like that, we'll be absolutely jolly good. And once we get these banks, I can get more trees and stuff along these banks. Some more fencing and pathways around. I think you'll agree, it'll probably just come along. Luckily for us, these seem to be working okay. In fact, you know what I want to do? I want to make these historical buildings. I actually like that. I want to make this whole precinct here. I like the look of it already. I want to make them all historical. I actually like the size of them. I like the variety of them as well. And I love this one here. This one looks good just there. I slapped in a little pre-cafe myself, so I'm going to make that historical. You can stay there where you are as well. I like you. Okay. Yeah, the mud cave. I just want to keep this whole precinct how it is at the moment. But I'm happy to leave it. We even got a little dino one there. You can have a historical building. What are you doing, friendo? I don't mind if you come and go or you just leave, to be honest. But you can be on the... If you're going to be there, you got to be on the corner. Like, if you're going to pretend to be some kind of gas station without anyone servicing it, you can at least pretend to be facing the road so people can drive through there. You can stay. You can stay. You might get replaced. You can definitely stay. I love that building there. That looks a really good fit. So we're just going to make all these historical. Hopefully that means we can retain them. And we never lose them. Okay. And we've got more stuff in there with our floating cars, okay? Lovely. That's that area complete. We've been on that for 2 episodes now. Let's have a look at our power. We're going to need... Look. I could just keep upping the budget of the power. Right? No, I couldn't. Well, we can up it a bit more, or we can go ahead and bosh in. I think we've got a... What's this one? Advanced coal power plant, which gives us 56 megawatts output of power, as opposed to this one, which is 40. So it's an extra 16. That is 35,000 at 960 upkeep per week. That is 560. So if we went 2 of these, it gives us 80. 2 of these at $1,000 gives us 80. 1 of these at almost the same price gives us 56. For an extra $100 and something, we're better off getting just another coal plant, to be honest. Right, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to pop the budget just back down. We don't need to be paying exuberant prices. The water we're going to have to sort out sooner rather than later as well. And the other thing I want to look at is potentially get some sort of recycling center. Citizens can recycle more different kinds of waste. When the city has a recycling center, makes less garbage pile up. The center produces small amounts of raw materials from waste. Okay. I kind of want the one where you convert waste into power. I don't know if we exactly need that just yet. We are 45% full. Garbage is going to become a key factor sooner rather than later. What we might do, I think we'll save it for next episode. I wanted to kick off and get this freeway set in a designation I want, which is heading that that way. Like I want it to head sort of maybe even just a slight keel around to that way. I want to leave mostly that area for town and then come back like around that. So if I sort of just get a dirt road in to plan out, just so I can plan out where the rest of my estate's going to go, it's probably going to help us out. Now, what I don't need is the AI connecting up to this. Are we looking at that kind of a shift like that, aren't we? Ideally, like that would have been good, and then swoop back around, a hard swoop back around. Still, that might be better. Leave that there. That's kind of our marking, right? That's our marking tool. Yeah, okay. Can we get another water pump in, please? I'm going to put this in now. Estimated production. Does it change? Does production change where you put it? I don't think it really matters, does it? I will probably lift and shift these around later on. To have them looking a little bit better. How's our water availability now, friendo? We must be getting dangerously close to 2,000. Okay, water availability is good. Sewage treatment, not so good. Our expenses are going to go up here. We do have inland water treatment plant. Inland water treatment plant extends the water services to include cities built far away from open water sources. Eco inland water treatment plant. Eco-friendly alternative to inland water treatment plant which extends water services. This building processes and drains the wastewater back into the ground, and the plants surrounding will be affected by ground pollution. I mean, that could just go here, couldn't it? Realistically. I mean, we've got a bloomin' no, that's just going to be no good. What we need is water treatment. No, eco-friendly alternate inland water treatment plant. No, that's an inland one if we don't have outlets. So that's all that is. We legit just probably need another outlet soon. So let's get the anticipation of the needs of the many in now. Okay, the needs of the many. You've got power there still. You're connected to there. I think we will get rid of you. These will move soon anyway because we're going to have the town header. Oh, well, maybe they won't. Well, yeah, well, we're going to have a town here. It's no good having your sewage flow downstream across in front of all your people, polluting all the water that they're going to be doing their holidaying stuff in. Right, so this is going to get a move up to here. I'm going to sit you there for the minute. We're going to find out where the best place for wind power options are. There's a level 7 there. You've got 6, 7, 7, 7. You can get 8 up here as well if you go like right behind it. Can you get any more 8 up here? 8 there. I'm just going to wallop it there. Right, so power should be fine. Okay, plenty of power. In fact, we could probably knock down the power budget, but we'll see how we go. Okay, let's get some growth in now that we've spent a heap of money on doing stuff. So, I could expand this, however, I don't know exactly how I want that to go yet. So, in true ham fashion, we've got a main road here, and we're going to be putting a roundabout in. I know it seems like a joke, but it at the end of the day, it's not a joke. Like, they're kind of like, you need them. I've said it plenty of times. We're going to be shooting straight down that way, so the roundabout can sit kind of guess it can sit there. Right? And with this roundabout, have I just deleted power? I have. Ah, whoa. Right, so it probably means our main road here that's different main road, isn't it? I'm using the wrong road, friendo. Okay. Okay. On the avenue, right? We're going to be putting slip roads on this as well. So you, however, are slightly different, right? You will be our main road too. However, you're going to be coming like that. Then like that, okay? Potentially, we're going to do a roundabout there? No, we're not. I overstepped my mark then with that road. May as well just punch it all in now. Don't know what I'll do if I'll put a roundabout there or not. I potentially won't. But what we are going to do is put in a little slip road, a slippery little road, right? I want to see, do I have, I have these. Do I not have them yet? Bugger. I don't have slip roads yet. I could use one-way road, which is fine. Do I have just a single one-way road? Why do I have two-lane one-way road? Ah, alright, well, I just want to try and plug this in so it's done. So you'll get something like this, right? And then what I'll do is I'll probably end up fixing all these intersections to make them look properly with this. Alright, even that looks just better already. But what I'll do is I'll probably make this lane only. Yes. Right, so this lane only, right? Select the point to create and drag a line. Drag a point to change the offset and hold. Well, this is how I want it to go, like that. Right? That's how that should go. Right? Dashed, you can have dashed. The thing I'm not seeing. This is what I want. Traffic lane. Yes, here we go. So you are going there. This is the one that I was trying to tell you about, right? And then then you go there, right? So if you're in this lane, you're gonna go straight ahead. If you're in this lane, you're turning off to use that exit ramp. However, there is no left turning here. Right, so next point of call. Is this one here. Everyone turns right. There is no left-hand turning here. If you're coming from this direction, you want to go that way, you have to use the roundabout. As simple as that. How do we crack on with building something? It's going to make a difference. Trust me, it will look good in the end. and you will like it, and you will love it. Right, so we are putting a main road down here. We've had like how many episodes of not building anything? I know. This is just going to be a try roundabout with 3 entry points. Right. Now I can fix all that road up another time, but I just did it that way because I couldn't figure out where I wanted to snap this road to. So you can have that. Whoa, well, what have you done to my roundabout? You gods, man. Well, you've done it now. Who would have thought? What is that? What is this weird egg-shaped thing you've provided me? I have a feeling because I've gone off the beaten norm of having 3 points on it. Which I have. Sometimes in life we find that life is a little bit of a compromise. So I worked a compromise with the roundabout and we got this. I'll have to put the slip roads back in, but I didn't have the road I wanted to use anyway. So I'll come back and show you that in the next episode. Let's continue getting on. We also lost our power to that again, by the way. That's okay. Get it hooked up over there. Right, lovely. So we've got an estate there. It probably means that we can run this road straight down there. So having a main road run that way is not a bad option anyway. Let's get a bit of a street network set up now. I am rinsing the budget in terms of roads. However, we now want to work off a actual plan here. So we're going to go, we're one ways too. Okay, we're running 2 ways. We could run a series of one-way streets, so it's not a bad idea, to be honest. You want to do it? Yeah, do it. Let's run a area of one-way sections, right? Much like a lot of towns do. We're actually going to run it down like that to that angle, where it's then going to meet up with this road down here. Right? Lovely. Get it. Got it. Good. I'm actually going to square it off so it actually works a bit better with that corner. So, I'm actually going to come square off you. So you actually meet square there, and then you're going to come like that. Right, lovely. And then, it doesn't matter that there's a slight kink that way. There's our one-way road in this to keep the traffic flowing that way. Now, in here, I'm not going to do a series of one-way roads. I'm going to keep it regular inside. So, I'm going to keep the gridded style look though, however. Like the blocky kind of no curves, except for the main road. The main road will have curves. We're going to go with things like this, right? In fact, I'm probably not going to go too many connections out on the main road. Once again, keeping the connections pretty... how do you want to say? I want to say like... just minimal? Yeah, minimal. Minimal connections, right. You can have a connection to there, right? That's pretty much all I want to do, because it allows us for some park area, and potentially if I want to throw something else in later, I can, or if I need to throw something else in later, I can. I will come this way. Right, and then I'm actually going to come... kind of need another road, another one-way road. Yeah, okay. Here, we'll do it like this, hey? Have your one-way road like this. That. And then in here, we can literally have a block like this. Right? right? And then like something like that. Okay, and it's odd, it's different, and I don't mind it. So, power-wise, we should have power down here. We do. We're running power off there. So, that's the main road, though. Main road will have to have something like this along it. But you can see there, we're literally still only keeping 2 intersections to that main road and keeping the real estates there. We potentially, because we're going to run a main road here, I might either run another set of roads underneath, bridge it underneath again, or I might go over the top this time with it. We'll have to wait and see for that. In the meantime, people are screaming out for stuff. So, let's get some stuff painted in here. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah, you can have all that. You can have all that. I know that's just what I was highlighting, but before that. Let's say you can have that. Let's go with like that. I want to take that off. I'm going to take those off you. You can have 3 there. I'm going to take that off you there. Sure. See what you do with that. That's actually not a bit bad. That's keeping these ones free again. Remember, you can have all of that. All of that. All of that. We might be plopping in a school here somewhere as well. Where would I? Well, potentially maybe we could put a school area in there or up in here. All right, you want some more commerce, right? Commerce. We're going to put commerce on the main road, keeping it far enough away from the corner there. Sure. Water pipes. None. Plonk these in. Now, I told you we kind of had a fair bit to get through today. And we are getting there. I think next episode we'll play with that motorway. And we'll start to see how we're going to fill out a lot of these suburbs in here. However, I'm not in a rush to fill out these suburbs until I figure out exactly what I kind of want to do with them. Okay. Oh, look at that. We've got people growing in here. People growing in here? Sure, why not? And like, because I haven't even done a lot with this housing estate here either. I mean, we could realistically be throwing more in here, couldn't we? But like I stated, I don't sometimes know exactly how I want to finalize something, or how I want an area to look, so I kind of just hold off sometimes on exactly what I'm doing. Like down here, I don't know what I'm doing down here yet. If we can get some power to you guys, let's get you some shopping precinct down here, hey? There's a road connection just there, so I'm going to leave that open in case I want to get some stuff down to this riverside. However, you can have all of this. Okay, now I know you don't have power, so let's hit the turbo blasters and see what happens here now. If we can get, yeah, we're getting some AI here now, which is brilliant. Which is not quite spreading across the road where we need it to. So, give me a little corner store here if you can, please. Having some services down this way is probably going to be beneficial. If we look at our schooling, we have no schooling down this way. So, it is going to be in our interest to put in a school. And I think up in here is like a nice little, in this little dead end street for a school. So if we plonk that there, and we put a little like, at the end of the street like this. Right? I think it's better if you like have it like that. There used to be a tool on here think it is this node one. Is it like here potentially? Where was it? And then we take this node. Is it that way? We'd use this one here. And then we freeform, is it? Shift rotate left corner. No, there's a way. The end of it. There's a way that we can actually. No, that's rotating it. We can actually make it look like more of a cul-de-sac style thing. More options. Stretch. There we go. We can make it look like a bit more of a cul-de-sac. So let's like say 200. Okay, it's a little bit much. Maybe go back to 150. Okay, 150 is pretty good. Then we'll get our little transporter here. We'll pull you back like that. That's not too bad. Like that, right? And that's kind of like the school cul-de-sac sort of, you know, I don't mind it. I'm digging it a little bit, you know. Okay, so we're getting a bit of an estate in here. How are we looking for police down here? Because police coverage pretty good, actually. Well, is the blue the coverage? I mean, we can get police down on the precinct down here. It's handy to have police everywhere. For the moment, I'm going to hold out on it. Fire, medical though, we probably need to get a medical precinct down here. So let's make our sort of medical precinct and police stuff. We might make it down here, potentially. So we could actually bring this down. We won't one-way street this. We will bring a medical precinct. We'll bring like a facilities precinct down here. So we'll kick off once again with the clinic. We'll go with this clinic. Right, we'll put these clinics down here. We'll get the fire brigade in. Right, so we'll get that in. And that'll keep the people mostly happy around here. So school, fire, la-di-da-di-da. Police. Oh, look, I suppose there's other things I want to start paying for before I do that. We've rinsed a lot of the budget today, so maybe we just kind of done with that sort of progress today, I guess. Do I want to slap this on the corner? Have that there. We might put in a car park to finish. Good old, everyone's like, oh, the bloody car park. That worked so well for you last time, didn't it, Ham? You know what it did, okay. I just put you here. Put it out the back of these services, maybe, like that. Okay, like that. Right, and then well, that's no good. Instantly terrible. Instantly terrible. Why does that have to be so aggressive? Got a better idea, I think. I think if we just run. You that way. Right. Shorten you up. Put a little street in. Don't put the street all the way up there. Yeah. So you're just a dead-end street once again. Now have your connection. You just got to play with what you... can you not snap for me? Okay, well I can work with that. Right, we'll get you in. Nice, like that. Shift you around. Grab our tool. Drag you back like that. Get in a bit of a car park. Put the lines in here. How do you want to put them? Disabled and charging. Charging here. Followed by some disabled, please. Then we'll go with the rag. I'll leave a little bit of gap on that side, will I? Nope, I'll just plug it in. Right, so that's going to be that car park. That's brilliant. We're actually going to shift this now to be... Long episode, I know, today, so I apologise. Made it longer because of that bloody roundabout. Can I have you, please? Put you facing this way for me. That's a heck of a lot better. You can come in here. Actually, you know what? We'll get you to shift backwards like that. And then obviously our police station will go in down here and all should be fine again, right? That's how we're going to do that. We can probably move you. I'm having a bit of trouble here. Got a bit of lag. Right. Like that. Okay. There's a few trees in the way. I don't know what's going on. Is that your actual... Is that your trees? That's your trees. Your trees are kind of trash. I could turn you off somehow, I think, your trees. Yeah, that works a little bit better. Yeah, and then I can do some more stuff there. I could actually, like, we've got these here, right? I can go this, and we can actually click up. We've got props. We could probably put a prop in. I don't think we really want to. Yeah, we could put, like, a pretend prop in here. What's this? Souvenir shop. We kind of want something a bit bigger, though, you know? Like, so we want to go this. We'll go, like, low-density commercial. And, like, we can plump in some of these buildings ourselves. Look, there you go. There's a little buddy for you. Get me something that looks kind of good, like it would belong on a corner, like this. Right? Sally's. That's the name of my sister. Right, so we can actually just plonk these in ourselves a little bit to get the desired looks we want as well. Okay, can I have this, please? Right. Bish bash bosh. And you get the concrete jungle you've ever dreamed of. Right. We will have to do something about these. We've got people coming in now and growing. Look at this. It will look lovely once we get it all up and running. You know, the more little things we can do detail-wise like this, the better it's going to be. Once I get this roundabout working properly as well, like it's already, you can see it already filtering through. But it's going to be key to having a good traffic flow is keeping the main roads free of most intersections if we can. And having good traffic flow systems on our actual areas. Right, water is a bust. Only for these people, because they don't have any water flow. These people have been thirsty for years. You're all happy now. Everyone's watered up. Everyone's happy. Look, that even encouraged more people to build. Right, so that, I think that's starting to come along fantastically. I think we should delve into some suburbs and districts next time out with this. Like, we can start putting in these districts area, right? Like this. We can start designating and telling these people what they can actually have, can't have, should have, and will have in their district. And you won't be called Poplar Park. You'll be called Nutty Butter. Okay? That's the district of Nutty Butter. We can play with its with all its policies and stuff like that next time, right? We can decide if we want to put pet bans, water usages, parks and rec in there, whatever we want. The city is our oyster, but it's starting to flow. Look, we got there in the end. We built another district-y suburb area. Yeah, planning is probably the hardest thing in the game. You got to try and sort yourself out for. All right, gang, that's your lot for today. Thanks for joining me. Let me know what you think down below of this particular spot right here. Doesn't it look good? I'm really digging it. The little car parks, the little tunnels, bridges, stuff we're going to have in. We're going to make this place look really cool, and I'm really, really excited to delve into the game. Especially before the new one comes out. I can't wait for that too. So, love to hear what you think down below, please. It would be great to hear from you. As always, stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen. And we'll see you for another episode of this very, very soon. Get out of here.